Hello everyone, we are Group 9. Today we are going to read and teach a very famous English picture book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. In this story, we will learn about foods, days of the week, and how the caterpillar becomes a beautiful butterfly. Are you ready? Let's begin.
This story is about a tiny caterpillar who is very hungry. He eats many things and grows bigger and bigger. Let's find out what happened to him in the beginning of the story.
Let's learn some new words before we read. Egg. This is an egg. The caterpillar is inside the egg. Leaf. The egg is on the leaf. Sun. The word sun comes up in the morning.
Caterpillar. A tiny caterpillar comes out of the egg. Hungry. The caterpillar is very hungry.
Then, this part. Let's learn a sentence from the book. This sentence appears many times in the story. Please listen carefully. On Monday, he ate 1 apple. On Tuesday, he ate 2 pears. On Wednesday, he ate 3 plums. On Thursday, he ate 4 strawberries. When we read the story, listen for this sentence again and again. Now, let's read the story. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. In this picture, there is a small egg on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and popped out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. On this page, the caterpillar comes out of the egg. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through 1 apple, but he was still hungry. Here we can see the caterpillar and an apple. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. From the picture, there are 2 pears. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On this page, the caterpillar eats plums.
On Tuesday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. In this picture, we can see strawberries. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. Here we can see many oranges. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone. From the picture shows a lot of food. 1 pickle, 1 slice of sweet cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. From the page, The picture shows a lot of food. That night, he had a stomach. On this page, the caterpillar looked sick.
The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. In this picture, the caterpillar looks better. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. From the picture, the caterpillar is inside a cocoon. Then, he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. Let's look at the picture. We can see a beautiful butterfly.
Now, let's look at the key ideas of the story. First, who is the story about? The story is about a caterpillar. He is very hungry. What does he do in the story? The caterpillar eats a lot of food. He eats many different kinds of food. Then, let's look at the ending of the story. At the end of the story, the caterpillar is inside a cocoon. Then, he becomes a butterfly. This is the ending of the story. This is the end of the story. The caterpillar grows and becomes a butterfly. Thank you for listening.